Okay, so I'm back, and we are still on Mr. Fuga's Wild Ride. And you're there. Now, I've come up with a few ideas as to what I can do here. I think that if Elise goes here and then freezes this guy, of course she has to hit, but if she does hit, then she's safe for another turn, but that is the end for her freeze staff. Thing is, Elise actually does pretty good damage to him too. I could actually technically kill this guy now, but doing so would involve exposing Elise to that priestess there, and thing is, even though it is low accuracy, she still does one-shot her, and I can't really take that risk. There are also you two. And I only have one archer on this end of the map. That's frustrating. You also both have trample, which means definite dead Elise. So, thing is, I'm actually okay with Arthur being lunged into range of Fuga. It's actually not such a bad thing if it does happen, especially if he's equipping Arthur's axe. But what I am kind of worried about is somebody getting lunged into the wind, so that they're now blown off the platform. Because that means I need all the firepower up here that I can muster, really. Then again... Okay, so yeah, Arthur is still strength sealed. Percy is not, but he is not exactly the most powerful of characters at this point. But at this point, I kind of want to do this just in case. And I think I really should have given Arthur a killer axe.
You're out of luck, friend.
Or he could unleash the ultimate powers of justice and not one shot. Okay, admittedly, that is actually going to help next turn. And here's the problem. Yeah, I can't kill this guy with Elise without exposing her to the possibility of death. From you. I could bank on Elise dodging, but I'm not really sure if that's a good idea. So I'm actually going to do this for now. Let's just hope Elise isn't in range of any of the flyers. Okay, that did hit. Yes, it did. There was no miss graphic. And that's it for freeze. And that's it for the enemy turn as well. Oh boy. Well, at least we've got a guard gauge on one of them. And I may actually lose Leo here. Okay, it seems like everyone's wanting to crit all the time now, but get non-kill crits, which is annoying. And that means Leo's pretty much gone. Yeah, I knew what you were trying to do. Yeah, you're lunging Arthur into the wind, aren't you?
Back, evildoer!
Yes, you are. Or you can not attack Leo. I'm actually kind of glad for that, because now Midori can shoot you. Also, I love that little slink animation they have there. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, Arthur was lunged into range of you. That's annoying. Now I have even more to deal with. Thank you, Ace Dual Strike.
Back, evildoer!
Yes, exactly. Back, evildoers. Okay, flyers incoming. Another guy incoming. And whoa! And there goes Dwyer. And whoa! No, Arthur's off. Well, at least that means Arthur's not dead. But it does mean we've got a lot more to deal with on this front, and I don't know how much longer I can protect Elise. Oh, okay. I guess the Hunter's Bow isn't effective against Pegasi in this game. I guess that makes sense. Like, it would be effectively, like, double effective, so yeah, I can see why it wouldn't be. Okay, so I need you dead. I wish I had Azura up here so she could... And I wish I had Mozu up here so I could kill them both.
To the end.
That line makes total sense for her as a puppeteer.
Hey!
And yeah, she is gaining some pretty decent stats. But my worry is that, like, you know, like, Elisa's okay against... Oh, even actually, Elisa's not that okay against you. Yeah, I really, really, really don't want Elise to die. Also, we've got wind here. So, theoretically speaking, Arthur can actually get blown back on. Or I can try and call the winds, but I don't know if that's going to really help. I doubt Fuga can ever get blown off the throne. I think because he has dash movement. That would be a bit cheap if you could do that. Oh, that's not good. That is really not good. At least Percy doesn't get doubled when using a hand axe. That's actually quite rare. And we'll deal with Dwyer later. Question is, should I actually just have Elise? I know Elise is probably going to die this turn. And Brunhilde's not enough. That is really, really annoying. Leo at least does well there. I really want you gone, actually, but... I don't know whether I should, because I know Elise is almost certain to die here. So, whether I use that last turn of hers healing Leo, or whether I try and get Leo to kill some... Alternatively, I could. Then, given how badly Leo's accuracy has gone so far, I don't see this working well. But one less enemy is always a good thing. I think I shouldn't have let everybody get blown up to Fuga before we were ready. Because if I'd taken out these enemies first, like just by going all the way up here, that would have made things a lot easier. Instead, I let everyone get blown up to Fuga before, like I said, before they were ready. And that meant bad things. I meant to use this staff there. At least I hope Leo and Baruka have fought enough together to not, to get their S support unlocked. Because I definitely want that paralog. Now, Dwyer is in a bad spot there. Definitely, especially with all those silver weapons. Wait a second. If only Dwyer was a royal. Then again, actually Camilla is. And that would blow everyone down, except the flyers would probably be just floating in the air if that was the case. And I wouldn't be able to use Niles on them. But in some ways, blowing everyone down might not be a bad idea. Oh, and then there's the... Oh, but I wouldn't be able to do it with Camilla because, yeah. And I can't exactly do it with Ophelia either, so maybe that's not a good idea because I don't want you to be shooting Camilla. That's not good. Alternatively, okay, you all have bolt weapons, which means that seal resistance on Niles, though, might not end well for him. But here's the thing, if I switch over to Niles now, and then... I really hate how he can only one-round things with the silver bow reliably, and that drops his stats. But I would really, really like to get rid of you, just to clear the skies for Camilla, so I'll go for that.
Not to worry.
Don't miss. Thank you. Niles is definitely useful here. You want archers in this map. I keep forgetting. Okay, let's... Really? I've read that apparently Niles is supposed to be indisputably one of the best units on Conquest and useful right up until endgame. Not for me, he isn't! Okay, lucky 7. So essentially this is yeah. It's turn 9, it's already past the threshold for that. And that's not quite enough. But it's not exactly a terrible idea. And of course, the one redeeming thing about this chapter is that, well, I mean, I don't think this chapter's that bad, really, but it's just, uh-oh, we got wind there. Okay, that's a good crit rate, but I don't really fancy the idea of, you have Axe Breaker, why don't you have Bow Breaker? I mean, I'm glad that you don't have Bow Breaker, but still. That could kill you, but that will drop his stats. I could get a Dual Strike from Odin if I go here first. But that again will drop his offensive stats. Like I was saying, I don't think this chapter...
Unquenchable blood flames!
And he crit anyway. And he wasn't even using a forged weapon there. Okay, now we get to see what the Sorcerer first skill is. In fact, I actually think I know what this one is. Yeah, Vengeance. I already knew Vengeance within this game. I forgot when, but I know an enemy had it. So yeah, Vengeance is still in this game. Skill stat times 1.5, yeah. So I guess it's still going to be activating a lot. And, well, the possibility of crits here is decent, although I've got to watch out for those Falcon Knights. I'd like a crit here, actually. Nope. That was not good, actually. Because they could actually just gang up on her, and she's one of my best characters here. Or I could block her off with, you.
I'm here to help.
And help you will, hopefully. There we go!
Thanks.
That's another one down. Everyone who is participating in this chapter is going to get incredibly just, like, completely saturated on experience. And technically I can do that. That blows them down and then blows these ones up to Hayato. And they're actually... Oh, wait a minute! Dwyer's in the blowing down range, and they're all going to be going up. Well, that's annoying, but I think it was necessary to prevent Kamui from dying to those Falcon Knights. And let's see. So either if Arthur attacks you, then he gets blown downwards. At this point, I really wish that... see, if Percy could fly, he could actually fly up and kill that one. But then he'd probably get obliterated by that one. And yeah, Arthur's been both strength and speed sealed, which is kind of bad. Okay, let's hope this... and that's terrible, and Elise is dead.
Don't worry.
Yep, she's dead.
Oops. I'm so sorry.
And that's the first Elise death that I've ever had this entire playthrough, which is actually quite surprising. Probably means that I've been using her well. Uh-oh. Well, at least Midori's got a good dodge rate here. And I thought one of them would hit at least. Oh, Speed Seal, yeah. Okay, I'm glad for the one dual guard I've got there. And nothing. Except the second one's going to kill him, isn't it? I was hoping for like a good vengeance or something, but nope. Does he still have Nosferatu? I don't think so. Oh, that's just off of a dual...
And Odin
He
Dark.
just got it, yeah. And now you have much higher hit rates, but I can actually hit you back.
More to come.
I am really surprised Midori has never lethality'd at all this entire play. Oh no, please tell me that wasn't Fuga.
Shall we kill them?
Okay, 12? Okay, that's a Steel Naginata. That's not actually a, and you Resistance Seal, which means that's still only gonna do 3! Yeah, Niles is excellent against mages, but it is kind of bad that he's on the wrong end of the weapon triangle against them. Oh, crap. Yeah, everyone who went up there is getting massacred, aren't they? Yep, she's gone. She is definitely gone.
But I tried so hard.
She did. And hovering, that's actually really terrifying. Hovering part of Puppet that looks really creepy. And whoop! And whoop! Oh no. Well, at least Dwyer was in the upward blowing range. And I'm so sorry, Hayato, but I'm gonna have to kill you now. You double her, of all people. And you barely do anything. Okay, then. Well, that's not good. However, okay, I got wind, Activating the wind here is not really going to do much at all. Oh, and Arthur really needs to get heals. Because do you have... Yes, you have Defense Seal. Yeah, how many... I am down to 9 people. Yeah. This is definitely a tough chapter to do blind. Like, it's not as bad as it could be, but it is definitely quite tough if you're playing blind. It's also really maddeningly long. Like, I'm barely even halfway through, and it's already, yeah. It's only turned 10, too. Like, it feels like it's been ages. Also, I see you there. You know, in some ways, it almost feels like since Hayato doesn't move, it's probably best to ignore him. Stupid speed seal, making it so that I can't. Also, Ophelia's almost positive to die here, actually, now that I think about it. And I really actually want to heal Kamui in some ways. But... yeah, again, seeing as... You seriously don't give a speed power-up bonus? No, you don't. You just give magic and resistance, basically. And, yeah, even with the Dragonstone, that doesn't do all that much. Kind of feels like I have to actually... Oh, counter! I should have paid more attention. And I'm glad that I actually missed there. That was a weird combat as well. Okay, question. Is it better to... You only get hit by one of them, except you almost certainly get doubled. 25 defense on 31 attack. I think you might actually survive that, and then... Okay, also we're getting blown up next turn. But I think you might actually survive that, and then this is actually pretty cool. No doubt due to that Draconic Hex, which is a fantastic skill.
Let me try.
And Dwyer is being a pretty effective mage killer as well. I mean, I guess that's what butlers are meant for. And here is the issue. Or I could activate the wind now and immediately send them up here, except that might not actually end so well. Yeah, that doesn't look like it'll end well. Speaking of things that don't look like they'll end well, Leo had better stop sucking and quickly if he wants to get through this. Oh yeah, he's gonna probably die. Except I can at least get rid of you, annoying lunge person. Yeah, getting blown up to the top of the map before you're ready is definitely not good. As is the... Oh, there's a reinforcement point there as well. The reinforcements, which are kind of annoying as well. And that's bad. I actually kind of think I should have brought Xander and Effie to this one. Oh, I already decided against activating the winds now. Now, I've actually since, this is kind of weird looking up stuff mid-chapter, but since this is technically not a spoiler because it won't affect me because I'm not on normal. On normal, the Dragon's Veins only push you, or only push enemies. On hard or above, it's everyone. So that's something to look out for. And, yeah, I don't think I should commit these ones to the fray just yet. I'll wait until there are less enemies up there. And I'll wait for Arthur's stats to recover. Do they still recover even while you're being paired up with someone? I think they do. And he is getting blown upwards, isn't he? Wait a minute, though. There's no longer Onmyoji. They're basically sages. There's no longer an Onmyoji here to threaten them. So going there is not that bad. And now Leo is most likely going to get overkilled. I don't think this dual guard is going to save him.
Mistake.
At least he got a level out of it. And he's one of our highest level characters, despite being terrible. Am I? Ah, good move there, wasting the dual guard on an attack that wasn't going to do as much to him as the Pegasus Knight. At least Leo can get some good damage off here. No crit, sadly. His personal tome is good, I'll give him that, but his stats have been very, very bad so far. Oh, great, you two are going to get a dual guard here. At least I get to use it up. And gone.
Defeated.
You've been shredding horse armor lately. You did that to at least 2. And then Baruka's basically gone. Uh-oh. Actually, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, Kimo's hit rate's terrible, but Dwyer is actually really bulky, no doubt thanks to amazingness of aptitude. And he's going to get even bulkier, hopefully. To let that be...
How's that?
And yeah, he didn't gain defense, but he gained just about everything else, so I'm kind of fine with that. What are you doing? And here comes the wind. Whoop! Yep, we're up on the top tier. And what are winds looking like now? Oh, great. Okay, then. So, question. Do I do anything to Fuga? Not really. There is still you two. Oh, you have Axe Breaker. That is really frustrating. I mean, admittedly, you are pretty much, like, nothing to us in terms of raw damage output, but still. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely nothing to us. Despite the fact that we barely do anything to you. Like, hey, look at this. Bronze sword. Yeah, I do better with the bronze sword than I do with anything else. That's annoying. Oh well. At least Dwyer will mostly heal himself from Live to Serve. And you guys move. I think now would be a good time to switch over to the Dragonstone. We got 8 people left. Oh. See, this would be perfect if it weren't for... Axebreaker. Also need to be aware of you two, because you're still alive. As are a lot of enemies in this map. See, that's another thing about... Yeah, this is really, really long as far as chapters go. And Niles' stats haven't really come back yet. I would like those chests, but if worse comes to worse, I may actually just have to not get the chests this entire chapter. Okay, yeah, Camilla is pretty much perfect at taking you out. Good resistance and uses an axe. The problem is that you are very good at taking Camilla out. And that Camilla's going to get blown backwards from this. But I can't exactly take out you, because if I do, then... And that's counted as an air tile. Okay, then. Niles is good for his resistance, but his damage output really sucks at this point. See, I freely admit this is kind of been a disaster, but I mean, what do you expect playing this chapter blind? In fact, this really is one of those chapters that you have to actually know a lot about it in advance, because you don't know what direction the winds will come from each turn if you're playing it for the first time.
Oh.
And so that can be, yeah, a thing. I know that there has to be a pattern to the winds, but without knowing that, also, I'm glad for you not having Defense Seal.
chosen heroine arrives.
Not that a dual guard would even help against Defense Seal. Okay, that's another level for Kamui.
I'm here to help.
And her magic is actually getting not bad. And that Draconic Hex. You know what? I think Draconic Hexing Fuga might be the best way to go about things. Still not looking forward to actually fighting him, but that'll be for later.
Thank you.
Well, I'm definitely not regretting using Dwyer as a healer, because he's actually quite effective. Oh, and he's got the boost from that meal, that's why. Grant, the more I attack you, the lower your attack power becomes because of the Silver Naginata, so might actually want to go for that. This is probably not going to hit. And it actually did! That's surprising. At least the people who are surviving this chapter are getting enormous amounts of experience. And that's kind of funny. She can actually go there and she'll not die. That's kind of ironic. That there actually is death. I don't know if there's any way she can make it out of this, but she could potentially lunge somebody into a bad spot later. So maybe keeping her around isn't such a bad idea. And yeah, renewal. And Wayne Festal. Again, I don't really care about fighting you. Your stats are way too high for me to worry, you know, risk dealing with. And of course, you switch to the fresh one. And of course, Dual Nugget doesn't really mean anything, seeing as... And your guard gauge is full. But I can easily just waste that with a knife from Dwyer. Or you attack him for some odd reason. Even though, I mean, I know you have a perfect hit rate, but...
You're no match for us!
But exactly, you are no match for them. And yeah, that's a miss. Okay, they're coming for... Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Bye-bye, you. And what are our wins now? Everyone's going up. Okay, then. And here's where things are going to get really bad. I wish Kamui got natural cover, because that would be really effective right about now. I do double them, though. Or I could kill off the one with... At this point, I don't actually care about these two all that much, but Kamui might do an okay job of choke pointing here. She still has a vulnerary use. Because you guys aren't real... Then again, how much do you do to... And you're barely a threat, so in some ways I kind of feel like I could actually just... I mean, if Kamui hits, kill off the defense seal guy.
Ready for this?
Because as long as I kill off all the enemies near Fuga, it actually should be not too hard. And that eliminates the risk of defense seal, which is great. And yeah, that's my best option here. Except there is still a defense seal person there. But I may as well just go for you. In fact, I probably should have stayed still and used the vulnerary, but oh well. Kamui is still amazing. I don't disagree with people saying that Kamui is one of the best characters on Conquest. They are pretty amazing. Especially since I do like the... I think I've heard that Hoshidon Noble has slightly better caps, but that Nor Noble... I love the skills on Nor Noble. They're just really, really, really good in general. Hang on a minute. Okay, you still have Defense Seal. But... What is the risk of, I was about to call him Ace again, of Percy dying if he goes there? It's actually not that high, I don't think. Though he might get defense sealed. And then he'll immediately start taking more from them. I like that they're not doubling him either. That's, yeah, thanks to the pair-up bonus from Arthur. Or I could use the, no, that's not a good idea. Oh, that's a dual Naginata, that's why it's doing so badly. I'd like Arthur to have a higher sword rank. I haven't seen many opportunities for him to actually use a... Although, yeah, if he goes... No, wait, that's... Okay, if he uses the hand axe, though, do you double him? Yes, you do, and you do too. Okay. I do like the... I actually do approve of the nerfs they gave hand axes in this game. Okay, both of them can get him from up there, too. So in some ways it does seem for the best to actually do this.
In the name of justice!
And you have been taken down in the name of justice! Okay, skill, speed, and luck, that's decent. So yeah, he's going to eventually become an agile, defensive, magic Malignite, which is... And I mean, his stats don't look too bad with an Arthur pair up there. Okay, now we need to worry about, well, not you, but Camilla, because... Again, technically I could activate all the Dragon Veins now, but... That would just blow you guys closer to... Well, I mean, they're going to attack Dwyer anyway, but that would just blow you off the choke point. In fact, I don't even know where you'd go, actually. Is it possible for people to loop around the top of the map and back down? I really would like to get the chests, but for now... It seems like I actually need extra firepower. And who's... Oh yeah, you. You just hover around there. I might actually need her lunge eventually. Yeah, Hayato, I really don't care. Once you run out of Wayne Festal, I can just completely ignore you. Okay, well, at least I'm dual guarding this. But again, I really hate how Defense Seal still activates even if it's dual guarded. I think that at the very least, either it should have been only if the attack hits, or... And that's a lot more damage than I expected. Please dodge this. There we go. Super Butler to the rescue. Either it should have only activated if the attack hits, or it should have only activated if the unit initiates an attack. I got a comment saying that, why is that now? Oh, that's Defense Seal, that's why. I got a comment saying that, like, it should have... Okay, please tell me that he'll live from this. Ah, crap, just enough, really? Ah, screw you, Defense Seal, you broken piece of crap.
But heroes always prevail.
See, again, Defense Seal I think should have been, like, either less of an effect, or it should have been... Where does Arthur go? Okay. Or it should have been only when the unit initiates an attack. Just like the, just like Poison Strike. Like, honestly, a lot of people seem to have problems with Poison Strike in this game. I think Poison Strike is fine. Like, I've never had an issue with Poison Strike at all. But it's just Defense Seal. And apparently I'm one of the only people who has this big an issue with Defense Seal, but I just think it's one of the most broken skills in the history of Fire Emblem. That does sound a little harsh, but I actually think it's true. Wait a minute. Aha, maybe you are useful for something. At this point, Baruka's basically been reduced to just being a pair bot, but... Okay, here's the question. I'd really like to take one of them out, though you two are actually quite powerful as well. And your Draconic Hex is kind of worn off. So Dwyer would definitely appreciate getting the heal there, but I don't know. Also, how close is Camilla? She can get right in there. The problem is that you have Axebreaker, so... Though... One off. Are you serious? One off. I could just go for Niles again. Ugh, really? Again, with the one off. But I don't like the idea of him getting attacked physically. Okay, well, they're virtually no threat to him. As long as he doesn't get defense sealed, he should be kind of fine. If anything, it's that defense seal guy that I worry about. Though I really, really hate how Camilla's doing just one less than she should be. Because how much does Niles take from him? I can test that with the mini 14. And then he probably dies to the second Pegasus. Because, yeah, I mean, Camilla kills them if she hits, but it's only 24%. Have these skills got... No, they're still hit and avoid plus 50. It was more that because avoid stats were so high in Awakening, they didn't really make as much of a difference as you would think they would. I don't want... Yeah, I really don't want her getting defense sealed. How much do... 4... And then, if that hits, I might be able to take him out, maybe? But I'd still really like one of those Pegasus Knights to go.
Here I am. I can help too.
And nope, you can't help too, sorry. And that drops your stats by... And that defense seals him! See, and... Why is one off a recurring theme here? No, seriously, why does one off have to be a recurring theme? I guess it's less of an issue for Arthur to get defense sealed than it is for... someone else to. I mean Kamui mainly, because they're the one tanking here. And at least I guard one of them. And at least Arthur's getting some more experience here, but and that completely neutralizes all the boost to his defense stat, leaving him at just average defense. Oh, great, we both have... That's frustrating, we both have full guard meters, so I can't actually do that, and so you're going to defense seal me again, most likely. Because seriously, screw defense seal, it's an overpowered piece of crap and shouldn't exist. Like, I'm sorry, I'm actually really angry at the designers for even making something like defense seal. It's just a complete screw you. -6 defense is just way too big of an effect to even exist in a Fire Emblem game. Oh, I guess technically... But then, I mean, he'll probably end up dying too. Although, wait, he gets hit once, then he, except does he get... No, he's not going to get doubled by the other one. I could try this.
Right next to you.
Okay, that's definitely a kill, you know by the flashy animation.
Meh, I've had better.
If it weren't for you getting a full guard gauge... There's no way I can double him either. And that's just a terrible idea in general. So she is very close to Mona. I think she'll be quite good as a Dark Knight, but for now... I don't know if I should... In fact, I probably shouldn't use my one vulnerary. I think everyone I have is actually up here. I probably have to just... And you're annoying. I probably have to, at this point, just kind of ignore the chest and kill Fuga. That's basically my only hope here. Oh, crap!
I'm with you.
And that's why Defense Seal is stupid. Because suddenly, yeah, he's now dying. Ugh. That person who came up with Defense Seal should just be thrown into the pits of this chapter. I just don't know why I'm the only person who has issues with Defense Seal. I think more people should. It's a horrible, horrible, brokenly overpowered skill. See, look at that! Defense Seal! Piece of crap!
Weakness.
And knowing my luck, you're probably going to crit. This is actually the one chapter that I've ever come close to actually losing, now that I think about it. I'm probably going to have to give up all of these chests, actually. And for some reason, Baruka just suddenly appears over there. I don't know why she did, but yeah. Oh, and he's boxed in. Joy. I may actually be screwed. I may actually have to outright restart this whole chapter. Oh, that's a dual weapon. That's why my hit rate's so bad. And that is a weapon triangle. That's why my hit's so bad on you. Yeah, this has been really bad. This has been really, really bad. I don't even know how I'm going to handle it if I do have to restart, actually. I suppose that's okay.
Let's do this together. Back off!
I've also heard the final chapter on Conquest is monstrously difficult, so that is going to probably be an issue. That's, I guess, kind of the thing with Conquest, is it's not set up so that going for all paralogs is a viable option, which... and here's a problem, because if... Oh, and the Defense Seal guy is still alive, isn't he? Like, I've had an idea as to how things might work if I ever outright lose a chapter. I doubt Baruka's going to be enough to actually finish him. She's like one off of finishing that guy off. That's really annoying. In some ways I feel like I actually have to go for this. This is probably not going to work. Oh, and it actually did. Okay, that was surprising. Okay, that's you left. Here's the problem, though. She's one off. Like, always. Everyone always seems to be one off in this game. And that Falcon Knight is going to... Actually, wait a minute. It does... It's not going to kill her, actually. Oh, yeah, I can't lunge him off the cliff. No, yeah. So the lunge option just simply doesn't exist if you're not both on terrain that you can actually be on. Okay, then. If only she did one more damage. If she had one more strength, that would actually definitely help. And you're going for the Defense Seal. That probably means Kamui's gonna die. Or not, wait, you died. That means Defense Seal doesn't activate. I hope. I'm pretty sure that means Defense Seal doesn't activate. And hey, thankfully she hits level 20 safely. Guessing without having to risk herself. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Camilla should not be taking that much damage in one hit. And there's a dual guard. Thankfully, Camilla almost has a dual guard. And that is exactly what I wanted you to do, because you actually can't kill Veruca, oddly enough. So maybe she is kind of useful for something. And she's gonna... I knew she'd miss. But at least Kamui got a hit in. Wait a second. Wait a second, wait a second. You can... I don't... Okay, let me just check something. Oh no, Veruca. Oh no, Kamui got blown down. I wanted to check to see if you could actually lunge Fuga off the throne. I know that enemies can actually lunge you off the throne in my castle battles, but Fuga has dash movement. I'm pretty sure people with dash movement are immune to being forcibly moved in any way, which also includes... I'm pretty sure it also includes... Which, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure also includes lunge and rescue staves. Like, okay, so if Niles goes here and then shoots that one, he'll get his full guard meter, and then the problem is that if he misses, and he's been taking way too many chances with those 70% hit rates already, but if he misses, that means he's going to die. But if he hits, it means that he'll live. By the way, how does Camilla do against stuff? Not so well. I'm pretty sure Kamui is my only real chance against Fuga, but Draconic Hexing him might work quite well. He's also got Soul. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Unless I could, like, I don't know, if lunge works, I just wanted to test it out. I can't test it out this turn, but I will be able to test it out next turn. So, if lunge does work, I may have to take the cheap way out of this. Which feels really, again, really cheap, but... like, it's possible. And I have absolutely no more healers left, so... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. That's still my best hit rate. 72 is my best hit rate. Well, at least use the one that doesn't debuff your stats. Come on, hit. I desperately need this. There we go.
Oh, that's it?
And that means he's safe for this turn.
Alright.
Okay, his speed is pretty insane, but yeah, like I said, his other stats leave a lot to be desired at this point. And I really need to save that vulnerary. Okay. And they just renewal themselves every turn. Yeah, these guys are annoying, but... I do have a ton of recovery items in the convoy that I think... Well, I have some, I think, in the convoy. Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. They're going to get blown off, aren't they? Okay, yeah, so they go down there. That's actually not bad. And Kamui is actually right on Fuga. Why is Kamui still debuffed? Oh, yeah, you're debuffed from speed. Okay, Dragon's not so terrible. Okay, let me just check something. Yep, I knew it. He's immune to lunge. I thought so. I thought that'd be a bit too easy. So yeah, no lunging. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have no healers. I have Niles. How high is your guard meter? I actually feel like I should maybe, just to be safe, get rid of them now. And let me just check something. She does have a guaranteed hit rate, but then she, like, does. If one of these chests contains a Master Seal, Ophelia could actually promote right now, and that would definitely help me. I still don't know what happens if you... Going for this anyway. Sorry about that. We're right back. Okay. Back to, hopefully, Kamui smashing face. I knew it! And they're getting a dual guard next turn. That is really annoying. Okay, so I kind of want to get that chest, but I also kind of want to be in position to get some support next turn. I really wish that Veruca had lock touch. She could just fly around lockpicking things. Oh, I would have killed this one last turn if I had hit. Really? Screw you, game. And yeah, see now they're fully, yeah. Okay, what does this do to Kamui, now that I think about it? Nothing, yeah. I had a feeling. So, yeah. And you're now back to full. Yeah, these two are really, really frustrating. Thankfully, he's run out of his stuff, so he basically can't do anything. I can just ignore him. Actually, Camilla doesn't do badly against them. Kind of need to use this, though. What happens if Baruka takes Niles, at least just for now? Okay, that means I think Camilla's magical damage output is she doesn't double either. Okay. Those stupid 1 to 2 range weapons. Also, Fuga's weapon ranges are all maxed out, which also reveals the class caps of the Master of Arms class. This is probably not going to accomplish much because they're just going to renew all this back next turn, actually.
Let me try.
Try is the optimal word there. Okay, at least I get trample. Well, they almost recovered it all back. Not quite, though. Slowly breaking through them. And now, something important happens. Also, high wind, and Camilla gets blown back, but doesn't... Oh, no! Or not, we can actually get that chest anyway. And then Niles goes into Fuga land. Please be Master Seal. Okay, then! Now that's interesting! Might 25! And it's magical. Okay, it'll lower your magic and skill by 2 after you... But if I send that to the convoy, Kamui can grab that immediately. This actually might change things. I was wondering when we'd get a Dragonstone Plus, now that I think about it, but... Like, I kept wondering, I know we got Big Stone Plus last chapter, I wonder when we'll get Dragonstone Plus. I thought we wouldn't get Dragonstone Plus until, like, a plot event or something, but no, we get it now. Okay, I'm glad that I got that chest. But getting Niles the other chests, I kind of foresee only being able to get him to 1 other chest.
That's all.
And I don't know what's in these chests, which is really annoying. I love how the one that's still left gets the trample damage. Cause, oh yeah, I mean, I guess no, I don't think Baruch would be able to fly around. I would be able to get that one though, and if that's a Master Seal, that might help. So currently, I already do more than enough. But if I go into the convoy and grab that Dragonstone Plus, which I can actually grab now, okay, slightly less of a hit rate, but wow, is that a lot of damage. I will go for this, though, because it is enough to kill, and it's not going to be, yeah. I'm still not sure whether or not, like, if Kamuya's children reclassed the Nor Prince/Princess class, if they can actually use, I know that their wife or husband can't, because they only get Kamui's secondary class with Master Seals. Not Master Seals, Partner Seals. But Kamuya's children, I know they get the Hoshidor/Nor Prince class. And well, considering the regular Dragonstone doesn't have very much of a hit rate, the Dragonstone Plus will do even this. However, Fuga can barely hurt us like that. Though we do have a full guard meter. I would really like for Niles to get to heal somebody, but I would also quite like for him to grab some chests. At this point, I'm probably going to end up turn stalling, because really, no more reinforcements. I don't think there's much risk of turn stalling all that much. Unfortunately, Niles does not have Live to Serve, only because he only lives to serve out pain. Uh-oh. Oh, that's an up blow. Okay, I am very lucky nobody got... Okay, wait, it doesn't even matter if anyone gets blown into Fuga's range because they just get blown back. Anyway. Yeah, Niles really could use an equivalent of Lid to Serve right now.
Thank you.
But good news is I do still have a healer, effectively. And I'm guessing that's a... Well, you don't get doubles. That's a surprise. Okay, there are pillars here, but... She does have a full guard meter. Though, he gets hit and avoid plus 10 when his HP is less than full. And he also has everything sealed. But, oh, and he is on the throne, so he recovers every turn. Okay, so I'm not going to fight him until I'm ready. But I'm really, really hoping... Okay, Niles is probably going to get blown off the platform, isn't he? Yep, there he goes. That actually helps him, actually. So, what I'm hoping is... In fact, I think it might be a better idea to switch over, and if we're going to pair up with someone, pair up with Camilla, which might give better bonuses. Or not, actually. I actually want to check this. How much bonuses does this give? Because they're not supported at all. Thing is that once I grab that chest, Niles is going to die. And that means... Okay, I'm going to get blown up if I go there, so I'm just going to go with this one. I'm going to call this part of the turn the wind phase. And everyone gets blown up. And somebody's next to Fuga. Uh-oh, yeah. I'm glad the wind only activates at the end of the turn, not the start, because that would be bad for Ophelia. So, does this mean Kamui will do better or worse? Better on the evasion front, but less on the... Oh, much better hit rate, though. Much better hit rate. And this is a no-win zone, I think, yeah. So here's how this is going to work. These characters are going to take on Fuga. I can effectively only grab this one chest, and then Niles is going to die. I would not be able to do this if this wasn't casual, and I know I kind of feel cheap doing this, but I just do want that chest. I mean, theoretically, if I did take down Fuga the turn that I got the chest, then maybe it's, like, not a complete, like, casual cheapness. Wait a minute. Why is my hit rate suddenly lower? Wait, what was happening last turn? Why is Kamui suddenly having a bad... Wait a minute, maybe it was because Ophelia was in range. Like, range of a support bonus. Or something. What? No, I swear she had 70 hit rate with the Dragonstone before. What? Why? What? Ugh. There's definitely something that I'm missing here. Make sure to equip it. Okay, Fuga, time to show you that we're the true Chosen One, worthy of wielding the Yato, and we barely have any chance of hitting you at all. Okay, that's pretty assertive. Then again, I thought it was like, and now that I'm facing you, all my doubts are even greater because your stats are ridiculous. However, okay, that was lucky. Now, Kamui will now get everything sealed, but so will Fuga, although only minorly. So yeah, you've got even... I mean, technically speaking... You know, 63% is not actually bad. It's probably going to miss, but... Okay, please be Master Seal, please be Master Seal, please be Master Seal, please be Master... Rescue! Well, I'll take that, because that's quite a rare staff on Nor, so I'll take that. But I was kind of wanting a Master Seal. Wait a minute. And Ember has 83, except it's not a one-shot. Hmm. 83 is not bad, except if he activates Soul, I'm in trouble. So I'd probably rather go for a slightly lower hit, but a guaranteed death if it does hit. Yeah, because if he activates Soul, I'm definitely in trouble. Now, there is a possibility this could fail miserably, but if it doesn't, Ophelia, show him you are the true heroine of justice that you are. The chosen heroine arrives. Come on, Ophelia, prove it! Prove that your bloodline is the true heroic lineage. Nope! Ah, great. Well, on the plus side, he did not get Soul. That is technically my best shot, but I would not appreciate that damage if she fails. That was annoying. Hang on a second. Let me check something. Ugh, that's not enough. It was worth a shot, but yeah. 7, and then I get defense sealed again, and then... If anything, that's actually my best shot. Going for it! Come on, Camilla, if you hit this, you save your husband's life. And you probably won't, given my luck. No! I almost had it. I almost had it. Trample's good, though. And now Niles dies. Or first, she dies. If only she had Vantage!
You'll ruin the day.
Oh, he will, don't worry. Why couldn't you have hit that 60% earlier? Yeah, because now Niles is going to die.
Must I restrain myself?
To be fair, I had a shot of saving him. I did have a shot at saving him, but I blew it because my luck is terrible as always.
Death has to offer.
I tried to go for the best chances I could, but, you know, I'm just a chronically unlucky person and there's no cure for that. Again, both of those would have survived if I'd been luckier against Fuga. And I'm literally down to just 2 people. At the very least, Trample was nice. And his sealed stats are going to be recovering now. Which means I can no longer one-shot him. And it also means that Kamui no longer has the backup of a C-rank support. This is not good. I feel like my best chance is to just keep equipping this Dragonstone Plus. If he activates Soul, though, I may be done for. Guess I should keep going for this. Okay, come on, Kamui. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Please, you can... Oh, that's not a guaranteed hit. Yes! Yes! You have proved to him that you are a legendary hero! And that was way more troublesome than I still need to seize. That would be really ironic if there were still enemies left and they actually killed her. That would be really bad, but anyway. Oh, that was annoying. Gimme! Have I passed your test now?
Fantastic.
Thankfully they've turned green now, and I didn't even need to fight Hayato. That was good. I did promise that I'd be avoiding fighting named characters if I could help it. Yes, we fought well, and everyone kind of died, but that's beside the point. Yeah, well, considering she finished him off with a Dragon Fang. Whoa, that was exhilarating. Yeah, I'm kind of on a bit of an adrenaline rush right now. Just luck totally abandoned me towards the end, though. Yes, thank you, Fuga. Thank you for actually not being antagonistic on this route like I expected that you'd be. Thank you for being the rare Hoshiden who may not actually die on this route.
All will be well.
Yeah, considering that she just beat you and was one of the only people who could. Fuga, are you aware of alternate realities? Yeah, almost feels like Fuga actually is.
Thank you.
Maybe you're a lot more important than you seem.
Yes.
Sadly, he won't join us. It'd be pretty cool if he actually did join us with those pretty cool stats. Next time. Is there gonna be a next time? I hope there isn't.
Understood.
Hopefully the next time we face each other, this war will be over and we don't have to worry about you dying. Yeah, considering we didn't even fight you then.
Well then.
Not these wins. I don't want these wins at our back.
Listen.
And that means things are only going to get worse from here. I think from here on out, it's going to be sibling boss fights. And yeah, no kidding. Apparently Nor gets pretty brutal towards the end game. As that chapter showed. I mean, that chapter, you definitely, there are ways around it. I mean, I still think that's actually a pretty interesting chapter, and it's not, like, incredibly hard. I guess I was lulled into a false sense of security, because Birthright 20 was absolutely pathetic as far as its difficulty goes. So that's another problem that playing both routes simultaneously gives me, is that playing Birthright first makes me very complacent on Conquest. So, yeah, that's another issue. But anyway, I'll see you next time for... I think I need a paralogue break after that chapter, so we're going to be going into a paralogue next time.